The sun hung low in the sky, casting a warm, golden glow over the bustling streets of the small town. It was the beginning of Ramadan, a time when the air felt different, filled with a quiet serenity. People moved with purpose, their steps deliberate as the call to prayer echoed from the mosque. The blessed month of Ramadan had arrived, a time for fasting, prayer, reflection, and giving. For the residents of the town, it was not just a spiritual journey, but a chance to come together, renew their faith, and share the blessings of the season. Layla stood by the window of her home, gazing out at the familiar sights of the town. She had been waiting for this moment all year. Ramadan was always special to her, a time when her family came closer, when the community grew stronger, and when hearts opened wide to the needs of others. She smiled to herself, remembering the quiet nights spent with her family, sitting together, sharing stories, and praying for peace and health. As the days of Ramadan unfolded, Layla found herself reflecting more deeply on the significance of this month. The fast was not just about abstaining from food and drink from dawn until sunset. It was about discipline, self-control, and gratitude for the blessings often taken for granted. Every day as the sun dipped below the horizon and the call to prayer rang out, Layla felt a deep sense of peace and fulfillment, knowing she had honored the spirit of Ramadan. One evening, as the month progressed, Layla decided to do something she had never done before. She wanted to give back in a way that would not only touch her own heart, but also help others. She gathered her family together to discuss a plan. Her father, a wise man with a heart full of compassion, suggested they prepare meals for those who were less fortunate. "We are blessed with so much," he said, his voice gentle yet firm. "It is our duty to share what we have with others, especially during Ramadan." The idea resonated deeply with Layla, and she immediately set to work. With the help of her mother and siblings, they prepared large pots of traditional dishes, stuffed grape leaves, lentil soup, chicken kebabs, and sweet desserts. Layla's younger brother Omar helped wrap the meals in neat packages, ready to be distributed to the families in need. The first night they went out to distribute the meals, Layla was overwhelmed by the gratitude she received from the people they helped. A mother with 3 young children thanked them with tears in her eyes, while an elderly man smiled warmly, blessing them for their kindness. Layla felt a profound sense of joy in her heart, knowing that her simple act of charity had made a difference in someone else's life. As the days of Ramadan drew to a close, the spirit of giving continued to fill the town. The mosque hosted communal prayers, and the sound of laughter echoed from the open courtyards as families gathered for iftar, the meal to break the fast. Layla's family hosted a large iftar gathering, inviting neighbors and friends to join them in celebrating the end of the fast. The table was filled with food, but more importantly, it was filled with love, unity, and the spirit of sharing. On the final night of Ramadan, Layla stood outside her house, gazing at the stars above. She felt a deep sense of peace, knowing that the month had brought her closer to Allah, her family, and her community. Ramadan was not just a time of fasting and prayer. It was a